parties are the hottest ticket around?
They won't even give me a permit for the parties, man. They don't want me to throw the parties no more. But we ain't gonna stop. We gonna keep on having fun, bringing people together from all walks of life. You're gonna hear about my parties. They're gonna be shutting them down. They're gonna probably be arresting me, doing all types of crazy things just because we wanna have a good time. You know, whenever you bring up a different element into people's environment, things that broaden people's horizons, people get intimidated. There's a lot of people out there that feel intimidated by it. It ain't nothing but break it down racial barriers, break it down generation barriers. People from all walks of life. Ron Perlman talking to Jay-Z, Jay-Z talking to, you know what I'm saying? It just goes on
48
and on.
hours. Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like you know, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream.
Be a predator, then anybody can be a predator. You feel what I'm saying? Like, people look at Usher, they don't see that. They not seeing the victim. They not seeing that boy that got rushed to the hospital. They not seeing what the intentions was in his heart when he took Justin Bieber there.
Oh.
Let's be honest. He took Justin Bieber there. Diddy had been trying to get to Bieber for a minute. But it wasn't until Usher took over management and had guardianship and gave temporary guardianship to the diddler for 48 hours. Think about that. Usher came in and discovered it and managed him and got custody of him and promised to look after him. And then he sent him to the diddler. Does that sound like a good guy?
It's horrible. It's horrible.
Does that sound like a good guy? Now that we know what Diddy's really like. To take another boy, another talented boy, and put him in your place so it ain't gotta be you no more.
As a result of being around that man, Sean Puffy Combs, I don't sleep to this day. I have a problem sleeping to this day. I got it from him. I was 13 years old, and being 13, having that type of exposure, you know, yeah, it was cool to go to Howard Homecoming with Puff. It was great to be able to go to Club USA or the Supper Club, you know, with Puffy in that time, or the Tunnel. These are places that a 13-year-old probably should not be. You know, most kids would be excited about it. You know, most kids are trying to figure out, you know, how to be around, you know, hot girls, pretty girls. I'm around grown women, and I'm seeing them do things and have experiences that I'm not quite ready for, you know, and I think that he was just trying to show me the lifestyle. However, that's not what I was there for. I was there because I wanted a career, man. So we would fight, we would tussle. More than often, I think Puffy would say, man, you gotta chill. Like, you just a little bit too intense. You know, you gotta relax. Like, yo, man, I'm here to work, man. I ain't sang in a week.
This is a tight one, and the winner is Eminem, the Eminem Show. Yes, sir.
I'm like an R-A-P-E-R. Got so many essays. He didn't just spell the word rapper and leave out a P, did he? Yep. R.P. rest in peace. Biggie and Pac, both of y'all should be living. Yep, but I ain't trying to beef with him, cause he might put a hit on me like KVD. Get it?
So, do you think Puffy was involved in the shooting?
I believe so. I do believe so. I have proved things that I could say that will back up my claim, but this is not for the world to know about. You know what I mean? It's between me and him, and only he knows. So every time he say it didn't happen, or that's the only thing that makes this become an issue. If you're gonna act like you a gangster or a G or the king, I'm gonna expect that. And when you don't come through, then I'm gonna want to crush your empire. And that's what it's time for.
The day Diddy admits that he put the hit out, they got Pac killed.
Kinda hard with you not around. Know you in heaven, smiling down, watching us while we pray for you. Every day we pray for you, till the day we meet again. In my heart is where I keep you, friend. Memories give me the strength I need to proceed, strength I need to believe. My thoughts big, I just can't define. Wish I could turn back the hands of time. Us in the six, shop for new clothes and kicks. You and me taking flicks, making hit stages. They receive you on. Still can't believe you're gone. Give anything to hear half your breath. I know you're still living your life after death. Now say my name, come on.
The D, the Y, the wipe this picture off the internet. The rapper, now accused of a string of depraved crimes, posted pictures of the August 1st, 2014 party to social media, but swiftly deleted them, according to multiple reports at the time. Among the stars who attended the celebration were Diddy's then-girlfriend Cassie Ventura and then newlyweds Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. Also present was pop superstar Justin Bieber, as well as supermodels Kate Moss, Naomi Campbell, and Kendall Jenner. Actors Zac Efron and Jared Leto, with reality stars Kris Jenner and Paris Hilton rounding out the starry guest list in the Luxe locale.
I'm not a person he kissed. That's how I roll. That's nobody else. Ain't no freak. We just roll like that. Hey, hold on. Both of y'all. Let's get both of y'all. Ain't no dick riding going on. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no dick riding going on at all.
You niggas talk about balling and just this and that. I know you're thinking watch, rollie, bracelet.
Yeah, it ain't no watch.
No. This is how he smokes.
Check your man out. Check your man out.
Yeah, just let him do his thing.
Yeah, I'm letting him do his
thing.
thing.
The whole crew smokes, you know?
Everybody
check it.
smokes.
This is what I got.
I'm looking for some goosebumps. I'm not feeling none of that. Let's do it again.
Really love your company, and I hate it when you gotta leave. Another opportunity for me to say everything. All of a sudden, my vision became so clear. Never had a feeling that's so real. Control me. I don't wanna play no more games, baby, we should just do this. So I want to go.
That was good. So y'all gotta get naked. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a damn minute.
Diddy parties.
Diddy once threw a party on a jet flying around the world. Now, it started on a Tuesday and somehow ended on the previous Sunday. I don't know how he did that.
Now that I'm engaged, I've decided to slow down a little. 3 Diddy parties a week. Maybe 4. Well, not including the weekends.
Well, I remember one day we went to this Diddy party. Well, what happened? Lil Jon forgot his pimp cup. Yep. D-Rock went to Diddy and asked if he had a pimp cup Lil Jon can borrow.
Man, he had a whole bunch of pimp cups.
He had a pimp set.
It's hard to say which is more off the hook, a Diddy party or a Diddy after party, or a Diddy after party, which is basically a pre-party for the next Diddy party.
People don't really know me, and that's by design.
Who is this person, the Sean Combs, that we don't know?
We have yet to find out.
Right.
You have to come along for the ride.
Well, boy.
You have to come. I mean, that's the whole part of the journey. That's the whole part of entertainment. I mean, you don't rock with a brother for like going on 20 years and stop now. You got to see this movie all the way through, baby.
Boy, boy.
Believe me, I got an action-packed ending for you.
Good morning. I can see you in your room. Hey, stop screaming. Hey, it's just me, P. Diddy. Come on, what's your problem? Hold on. Stop screaming. Come on, it's me, P. It's me, P.
A giant P. Diddy!
Quiet. Let your mama hear you. Hey, where you going? Hey!
The Carters will speak about any of this at all? Do you just feel that they'll make any statement about what's going
Beyonce is
on?
losing hundreds of thousands, millions of followers every day. And she still hasn't said anything. Just pretending like life is great in Paris.
Is it her place to say something?
I mean, probably not, considering she's gonna be indicted for anything she would say. These are criminals. Diddy is a drug dealer, and so is Jay-Z. The proof is there. As the Diddy trial is opening up, people keep making this all about Diddy rather than looking at everything that's happening around it.
Rapper Tory Lanez, who's currently serving a decade in prison behind bars.
There's a lot of people that want to protect the Diddy agenda because it serves them, because allegedly they're all accomplices. Like I said last year, after the Cassie Diddy case was made public for the world to see on CNN.
If Kim Porter hadn't done what she done, there would be no Cassie to testify.
You know, Mr. Combs, SC and SC, thing 1 and thing 2. They've been covering each other's ass a long time, guys. Y'all don't see what's going on? The death of Angie Stone, Clive Davis, Diddy, Rock Nation on the verge of utter collapse. What happened to Tory? Find a way to blame it on him. Now all of a sudden he was trying to start a race. Just so happens that he gets poked half to death as the Diddy trial is opening up.
Tennessee, come out and play.
I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely.
Kid, I need to know, man. Let me tell you something. This guy, Puffy, buddy, this guy is in an enormous amount of trouble. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. They got this guy in a RICO case by himself. A lot of my friends ask me, they say, Dave, did you know anything about those freak off parties? And I'll be like, nah, man. I don't know anything about the freak off. And they all look at me like, and they be like, well, how all these people you know was at the freak off, but she's the only one that wasn't at the freak off? And I thought about it for a minute. I said, oh my God. I'm ugly.
Does it feel like all these years you've been the only one calling this out?
I've been the crazy guy for a long time.
They said you're a hater. They said you're crazy.
You do this, and now everybody's complaining. My ass is hurting. There's all these
50. You can't make jokes about it.
No.
The internet might come for you, bro.
All I'm saying
it
is,
might come for you.
You see it now. All of these complaints. People were damn. They were and pillaged. I went through years of a hater. You're a hater. You want this and that. I'm just watching.
Do you think there's truth to the Jay thing? There's no way.
Like that. Look, I have this thing where I'm conflicted when it takes you 20 years to remember something happened to you. Problems are coming from the ministers touching little boys. The laws are the way they are because of
the priests.
The priests touching little boys.
Oh. Why are they looking at me, bro? I'm just a Catholic kid. What's the body of Christ taste like?
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, when you put my bag
Daddy, I like when you
right
scrambling
here,
and scraping for shit.
No, I got
I like that.
Shit. You know, I've been practicing. I got Mr. Lee,
yeah, I love this drink.
Where you put my bag
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag
Daddy, I like when you
right
scrambling
here,
and scraping. When you scrambling and scraping for shit.
No. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go over with that one.
Make a wish.
That one.
Just blow it out. It's your birthday every day.
Every day's your birthday on Drink Champs. Goddammit, I'm in.
Where I look back on where I became.
Did you miss me though? For real, because I'm saying it seems like a thing.
I miss
his birthday party,
Puff, man.
But I'm talking about for your birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party. You know what I'm saying? Eyes, brother. Eyes. I understand. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So check this out. It's me, Tyrese, Ray J, and F. Gary Gray. You know, I'm a type of nigga, I like variety, man. I like people that's unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? I like different personalities. So I was like, I never knew they would become what they are today. But you know what I'm saying? But like, you know, that sounded like the type of night I want to have.
But the world we're in right now, it's really hard for y'all to like discern what's real and what's true.
Yeah, well, it's hard to tell.
And I've been seeing y'all memes and stuff. People be making memes.
That wasn't me, man.
I see the memes.
I'll put that up there, but that wasn't me.
No, some of that stuff is funny. Some of it's funny.
You like that? That shit's funny, right?
But I haven't addressed any of this publicly, but I just want to say this very clearly. I don't have shit to do with Puffy, so y'all can stop.
He said he got shit to do with Puffy.
He invited me for weeks, asking me to come and teach him how to, you know, wanted me to be his acting coach for a while. Go there and he's sitting around just looking. I'm like, okay, what's the material you want to work on? He's just looking at me. Then next thing you know, okay, hey, will you help me? I want to hear your music. So I come over there and I play the music, and he's sitting there just looking at me, like waiting. Okay. So then my assistant was like, you know, he wants to hang out with you next week. And I was like, for what? He's like, I think he's trying to fuck you. He's like, I think he's trying to fuck you. He's like, I think he's trying to fuck you. That's what my assistant said. And I was like, oh, okay. Now I get it. So now no more communication. Now you know to be hands off with somebody. A number of producers come in to make the approach, and you threaten to punch them in the mouth, or threaten to knock their head off for talking to you like, or looking at you like you're a woman. You know, when you approach a real man about his masculinity, you're going to get a real reaction.
Probably doesn't know how to apply for a mortgage. No, you laugh, but I'm talking about the practical things of life, you know. Doesn't know how to apply for a mortgage. She's probably always been on his insurance, you know, so she needs an insurance card, a Cigna or something to get all checked out. You guys are laughing.
Okay, he was arrested for assault with a deadly weapon and battery and making terroristic threats.
Help him to get support. Cassie posted a photo of herself the other day. Here's the photo. And he commented, "Love you forever." Well, I thought that he was now with a 22-year-old. He's in South Africa filming Honey 3. And she allegedly has been avoiding Puffy. And, you know, my thing about when you date a mogul is that it's really difficult to avoid them, because if you use your head, you never know when they're going to pop up on the scene. Like, he's mogul, like he can hire a plane right now, zoom it to South Africa, land on the roof of the hotel where she's staying, okay, pay people off at the front desk, give me the key and let me up in her room. Like, I'm already paranoid as a person. But to know that somebody could actually swoop down on me in the middle of nothing would scare the bejesus out of me.
Happy 50th. Y'all know y'all gonna have to turn up tonight, right? All right now. Ain't no party like a Diddy party. Y'all know how y'all was doing it back in '64. Dancing.
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me.
He right where he need to be. He right where he need to be. I'm telling ya. I'm telling ya. Diddy, what going on, fool?
The nigga Puff was like, yeah, like, oh, she's like, yo, so yo, when we gonna get the chance to, you know, to kick it, like, we can just hang out, nigga, we gotta kick it. Yo, why don't we like go shopping or some shit? I mean, like, I pay for it. And I was like, what the fuck this nigga just said? I got the fuck away from him because I was like, this nigga fucking, wait, this nigga just tell me he taking me shopping. And this is shit that goes on. But this is a little fruit, Puff is a fruit pie. Weird ass bitch pictures and shit like that out there, sitting out there for no reason. Like, you don't see accident pictures with me like kissing niggas. Like that doesn't happen by accident. I say things to the borderline like, oh my God, you're in trouble.
You got close when he offered to take you shopping.
Yeah, you see, Amika's in the same shirt. He's out there in the same shirt. This is not Photoshop.
Shit.
This is really happening. Obviously was not offended by what I was offended by. This is what I'm saying, bro.
When he said the shopping line, in real life, what did you say?
He was like, yo, you hot now. Now we gotta hang out. We take you shopping and I get just flash. And I was looking and I was like, let me just move away from him because I'm gonna mess up the wedding.
It was someone's wedding?
It was Chris Lighty's wedding. Nori's there. Nori knows this because I looked at him like, yo. You heard what he just said, right? Certain things they let it go by because it's Puff. It's like he wasn't like in the closet, he was like in the hallway.
Now it was in the hallway. We saw the video. We saw that video.
It comes out later, you're like, that's not the closet, that's the hallway. He didn't give up.
Come out and play. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me.
You can call me Love.
And Puff, where did that come from?
I can't tell you that. Y'all know y'all gonna have to turn up tonight, right? All right now. Ain't no party like a Diddy party. Y'all know how y'all was doing it back in '64. Dancing.